what is either the worst musical you know of and have ever seen, or what is something you just don't think should be a musical? Because a lot of things are turned into musicals that really don't need to be. Now, Christina, you're the musical person in the room. You want to go?
I am the thespian in the room. So,
Please go.
Okay, so something that went from movie to musical that I don't think should have ever happened was Mean Girls, personally.
Oh, Tina Fey did that, right?
That made it to Broadway.
Tina Fey did that, correct?
Yes, the movie was fantastic. I grew up on that.
Of course.
Love it.
Who wants to hear a song about, Regina George getting pushed in front of a bus?
Oh my God.
Is there a song about that?
I don't know. I've heard. I haven't listened to the whole album. I've gotten to a couple of songs.
I would love to hear she's under the bus. She's under the bus, like a whole thing like that.
Yeah, actually, I should look into see if there's another song about that. But I mean, I don't know. It didn't survive the pandemic, so it didn't come back after.
Okay, fair.
I wear pink on Wednesdays because of that movie.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
But also musicals that just should not exist. Legally Blonde, the musical Junior. I love Legally Blonde, the musical. Yeah, the
Junior.
Junior, like for
kids.
Yeah,
the kids bop. Of
yeah, so like the kids.
Yo, what the hell?
So elementary schools can put it on in the schools.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
We all know the classic Legally Blonde, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so Bend and Snap,
whoa.
How do you clean up Bend and Snap? I'm sorry.
Nah.
How do you clean up Paula and the UPS guy?
I don't know how you clean up the Bend and Snap thing for children. I don't know you'd begin to go with that.
Exactly. That's why I don't think Legally Blonde.
Be like just pick the thing up off the floor.
Yeah,
just like
the FedEx guy, you could change him to an Amazon guy.
You could.
That's
what about the song "So Much Better," where she's talking about how she made it onto the internship list? Because there's some things in that song alone that just should not be sung by children.
I feel like it could be comedic almost if you make it child friendly.
How?
I'm trying to think. You're right. The things shouldn't be sung by children. You're right, but you can make it. There's ways of doing that. I feel to make it child friendly, but also hilarious for those listening that know the original. There's ways to do that, but they didn't do that, and there you go.
Here's the thing. I'm a big fan of Legally Blonde, the musical. Unfortunately, I never actually got to see it on Broadway, but it is online, and it's fantastic. I love them.
Okay.
Oh, such my favorite musical, but just the Junior. I can't. Nope. All I'm thinking about is a bunch of kids screaming, "Bend and Snap," and it's like, please don't. I beg of you.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Kids bending down never ends well. Jamie, go on.
So I think the one musical that should not have ever been a musical, because I think it should just stay in the movie form, is The Little Mermaid.
Oh, see,
I'm sorry. So the movie's not a musical itself?
It is.
But the difference is that at least you can see that there's water, and at least you can see that the tails are there. Like when they do it on stage, you can't just have a person in a tail just laying on the floor the whole time, just pulling themselves by their hands. I feel like it takes...
Is this not music?
No, you're not understanding.
You heard that. We need to go.
I did.
No, I think the music is great. I just think that the actual acting should not be a thing.
There shouldn't be a stage musical. It should stay as a movie.
What about what about when they do that stuff from movie to musical when they add songs that weren't in the original movie? It's like, why?
I also feel like you just shouldn't just touch a masterpiece. The Little Mermaid is what it is, and it's iconic for its instance because it's a movie.
Yeah.
Also, High School Musical, for example. Why are you adding more stuff? Why are you doing High School the Musical, again, a musical of High School Musical? How many times are you going to add the musical in there?
She is right. The whole series they made is stupid.
High School Musical, the musical, inside the same school, but it's a musical.
But it's a series now. It's the series.
And I feel like they say musical 50 times, and it's like you're killing the point. We get it's a musical.
Are they aware that it was a movie, that it wasn't real? I'm just curious. I've never seen the show myself.
I've never seen the show, and I
have
really
no
care
clue.
To.
I mean, I love Olivia Rodrigo. I've never seen her in the show. I do not care to watch that.
Well, you heard of the leak for season 4, right?
I don't even care, to be honest with you.
Some of the original cast is coming back.
From High School Musical?
Yep.
Oh, who's coming back?
They're doing a reunion.
Are they getting Vanessa Hudgens?
And Zac Efron.
The only ones not confirmed are Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, and Ashley Tisdale. And
if Vanessa Hudgens is not there, I do not care to watch it. She's the only reason I would watch anything.
But people are hoping that Disney will kind of if they do get them, keep it hush-hush until the moment that series
Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened to Zac Efron?
No.
What's the thing now?
With his jaw?
Didn't he almost die because of that?
He almost died, yeah. He almost died, yeah.
He slammed his jaw into a door or something, right?
Yeah.
How do you slam your jaw into a door? How in the world is that possible?
Let me look into this, but I swear that's what he said, and he was like, I almost died. Yeah. My jaw almost got splattered into millions of pieces.
Yeah, he looks different.
Well, that is certainly disgusting, but he was in High School Musical. Let's get back to musicals. Zack Snyder. You're raising your hand.
So the first one that came to my mind was, didn't they make a Shrek musical?
Yeah.
They certainly did. And
So-
isn't NCC doing it this semester? Isn't
Are
it?
they?
NCC's doing it this. The drama department doing it this semester. Yeah.
So like, I love Shrek and all, but I just
Get out of me, swamp!
I just don't like.
Whoa! Hang on a second. Give me 1 second.
Okay. all
Oh,
right.
so it says that.
Shrek's from what country?
Scotland.
No. I'm asking Jamie. What accent is Shrek?
Oh no!
We talked
Is he like?
I don't want to know what you were doing. I don't want to know.
Is he
Shrek is
Irish?
Scottish. Shrek is close enough. I'll take that. But
Okay.
what were you doing is the question.
Oh, I was just trying to do my best, Michael.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
No, Mike Myers. Michael
thing.
Myers doesn't talk. We've been over this.
Yeah, but it's still the same thing.
Adam, do your Michael Myers impression. There it is. There it is.
No, I have to do a Shrek
You're a
impression.
voice actor.
Can you try and do Shrek?
No.
What are you doing in my swamp?
That was really
pretty good,
good.
actually.
There you go.
Digressing.
Yeah, sure.
What about Donkey?
Seeing a
I'm not
man-
doing that. I'm going to get canceled on air.
Yeah, Jamie.
I see what you
I'd
mean there.
love to do it, but not on air.
Seeing a man dressed up as Shrek is disturbing.
It is.
It actually is. They add the ears and all that
Yeah.
crap. Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Are the ears the antenna? What are they?
Their ears, they
Ears.
pick up the
Ears?
earwax, remember?
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. They're not
I will say
antennas.
though, I know for a fact that show has been very hyped for a long time. So the music's got to be good though, in order for it to keep going at the rate that it's going.
I can't imagine the music of a Shrek musical being good.
Yeah, neither
I can't.
But if it wasn't,
What are you making music out of?
I hope they just sing the songs that were in the movie. That got
That'd be
us,
great,
that got
wouldn't
us
it?
from one scene to the next scene.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Did you know you reminded me of SpongeBob? They made that a musical as well.
That's
that was
true.
That was actually my answer. That should never have happened.
that was bad.
Yeah. Didn't they make a Spider-Man musical as well? And like the lead actor almost died.
yeah, they had to
Yeah.
stop that.
Yeah, my dad was pissed. My dad's a ticket broker, and he was pissed when that happened because he had to refund so many people.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know,
Spider-Man fans.
now I know who to call when I need to go see more Broadway shows.
Yeah, no, he does Broadway. Yeah.
Nice.
That SpongeBob the musical. They even aired it on TV. I remember watching it, and I was just like, "This is so hard to stomach because
That's what she
it's
said.
just
That's really bad because you're the number one SpongeBob fan I know.
Yeah, but that
it
says
made me
something,
sad."
though.
Shane and I watched it. I think a few years ago when they aired it, and it just made me really upset because I was like, "No, this is not it, man. This is not it."
Real quick, Addison, before you give yours, I want to give you a taste of, if this is not in the Shrek musical, you mentioned the songs that get them from place to place, right?
Yeah.
If this is not in the Shrek musical, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, great
Yeah.
song.
Remember this? It was when they're walking into the castle.
Yeah. No. It's when
It is.
Oh no, to the other castle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to save the princess.
Yeah.
This is like the song, man.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the second one.
Second Shrek?
Love Shrek.
Yo, Shrek
Really?
2 is
I
the
think-
best movie I think I've ever
I think
seen.
that is the one for adults too. It holds up
Yeah.
the best.
I have to look that up again because I remember the first one a lot.
Let's be honest here, Shrek was not for kids though.
Oh, absolutely not.
No, it was, but
No,
there was
it
also
wasn't.
adult references in there that kids went right over kids' heads.
I actually,
Oh, because there's
Yeah.
there's Farquaad's castle. Hope he's overcompensating for
Wait,
something.
Shrek 2 is the one with the fairy godmother and then he
Yes.
gets
Yes.
turned into a human?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the better
Oh,
one.
that is a good one.
That one is the better
Yeah.
one where the fairy godmother breaks out into that whole song and dance as well.
Oh, I need a hero.
I just like the
Yeah.
realistic humor. She's like, she's upset about getting fat. She goes, "My diet is ruined."
She's eating
Jamie,
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Drive through.
Oh yeah,
I've-
I'm not going to be very happy, and then orders the meal. It's like,
I've heard Jamie do the gingerbread man before from Shrek. I've heard you do it. Do it.
What are you talking about?
The gumdrop button thing.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, fine.
Button.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe the caller knows what I'm talking about. So let's ask him. We got a caller on the show here. Caller, do you know what the gumdrop button in Shrek? You're on the Morning Madhouse. What's up?
Hi, first time boss, long time caller. How
Hi,
are you?
Sean.
hi, Sean.
The gumdrop buttons in Shrek, of course I know. Not the gumdrop button.
Thank you, Sean. We
Why
needed
was
that.
that so perfect?
We
I
needed that this early in the morning.
I need to leave after that.
What's up, Sean?
Talking about musicals that shouldn't be made a musical.
Yeah.
I'm very nervous about the one that's being made a musical and coming to Broadway next year.
Okay.
What show?
Back to the Future.
You're joking. That isn't real.
Forgot that was a thing.
You're kidding me. That's not real, is it?
Oh, it's 1,000% real. I actually know the producer. But long story short,
Ooh,
that
look
is
at
like a classic movie that is like probably one of my top 3, maybe even top 1 all-time favorite movies. There's no music. The only music in the movie is like Huey Lewis and the News from the 80s.
Yeah,
So
Power of Love, yeah.
I don't need any like dorky music that says, "Hi, I'm Marty. Hi, I'm Doc. I'm traveling through time." I don't need any of that.
Marty, we have to go back. The whole musical number breaks on.
So this is a real musical that's coming, and I'm going to see it, and I'm going to be very nervous because I really don't want it to ruin the Back to the Future experience.
Oh, that's not pretty.
It's not gonna
That
ruin,
ain't pretty.
Not gonna ruin the experience, but you're gonna be like, man, I could have used that money somewhere else.
I could have gone
I
my
really
entire
could.
life without seeing that.
Now I'm nervous now because I'm going to Comic-Con in 2 weeks. Boss.
Oh, God.
Christopher Lloyd and
No!
yeah,
oh,
Michael
is that why they're going to Comic-Con?
I'm not sure, but they're both. Michael J. Fox is also going to be there, and I'm afraid that they're actually going to start promoting this.
Oh, crap.
Wait, who plays the Doc again?
Christopher Lloyd.
Wait, he's gonna be at Comic-Con?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you get a picture
He's
of him
still
for me?
alive?
Yeah, I was just
He's like actually alive?
No, for free. Like, just get like a quick shot of him and run away.
If I can.
Because that man is also the voice of Rasputin and Anastasia, and he can sing. He can sing. Did you know that?
Really?
Yes.
Can Michael J.
That
Fox
guy
sing?
looks crazy.
Does it say
Who
that?
knows? But if you've ever watched
These actors
Anastasia
surprise
and
us.
listened to Rasputin, that's Christopher Lloyd.
Okay.
Yup.
Well, Sean, thank you for the unfortunate news early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm sad.
We always
Think-
appreciate it. Not the Back to the Future musical.
Yeah.
No, not the flux capacitor.
That's pretty good. Oh my God. Thank you, Sean. We'll see you in a little bit.
Not the morning madhouse.
Oh my gosh.
I let him
find
know.
this very strange. He remembers that very crystal clear. That movie came out in 2001.
What, Shrek 2?
His kids were definitely not born in 2001.
That is, I was born in
So
2001.
when did he see this movie?
His kids were born
He
11
probably-
years after me. Like, what, 2010, 2011?
He probably lined up for the midnight premiere, let's be honest here.
Shrek?
Did
Yeah.
everybody get to go?
No,
I
not
know.
yet. Because Sean interrupted very rudely.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
How dare-
Because I have something I wanted to flip the question at some point.
Well, I mean, Addison has to go. I have to go, and then I'll tell you the reason. Then you go. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Addison, what do you
That
got?
quick honorable mention from Shrek when they pretend they're from the Union. Shrek 2. Hi, we're from the Union. And the guy, he pushes the mic. He's like, not really. We don't even have dental. So, I don't know. That gets me. I like it.
What's a musical you don't want to see?
I want to see Goodfellas. I don't want to see Casino. I don't want to see The Godfather. I don't.
Oh,
wanna
The
see,
Godfather
I don't-
musical would go
I don't want
hard.
to see Sopranos the musical. I think that
Could
would
you
just be
imagine?
the hokiest garbage you could ever see. And no mafia movie or anything in that realm should be a musical. I'm sorry. People,
That would be
I agree.
funny. Joe Pesci can sing, though. That is
Oh
real.
my
It is
God.
real.
He can?
No,
His
Christina.
His Christmas song
listen.
is phenomenal.
It is.
Listen,
I cannot play it on
if
the air, but
Joe
I'll show you later. It's
Pesci-
amazing.
Please do.
Gets on that stage and starts opening his mouth and singing, I'm throwing a tomato in a mouth.
Everybody!
Oh, please.
I'm out.
musical.
Please, we all know if you see the...
If we all go, I'm taking Addison by the hand and we're leaving.
all right, everybody shut the F up and let me sing it. But yeah.
Hey,
I'm
kids,
not
shut
saying.
up. I'm singing over here.
No.
Then you heard it comes out. Hey. Ah.
You got F and half A accent there. No, and one thing I remember, this came on TikTok recently. I can't believe this was still a thing. When I was a kid, I'd go to that religious ed, to be communionated, whatever the hell it's called.
Communicated. We came up with communicated.
It's really communionized, I think.
It's communicated to me.
What?
Getting your communion, your first Holy Communion.
I know, my first look, I know.
You're communicated.
I call it garbage, but
Religious ed, that extra thing. You
Yeah.
do.
I have no idea what you guys are talking
When I was a
about.
little kid, they played us a remix of the Cha-Cha. So, no, not a little kid. This is like right when I was
what?
about to make a confirmation. Yeah, it's like 2012, 2013.
Hold Jesus' hand.
They redid the Cha-Cha slide.
Turn left now.
To the
Stop.
Bible slide.
stop.
They did not.
They
Yes, it
did.
did. And I happened to find the lyrics.
No.
Can you look that up
Just
if that's
the
a
intro.
song?
Hey,
It's
y'all,
not in
this
here.
right here. is
No.
the- Hey, y'all, this
Let
right
him
here is
do it,
the
let him do
Bible
it.
slide featuring the Freedom Band. And this time, we're about to get holy.
The freedom, but this is real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think I heard this on TikTok as well. I think maybe did I send that to you?
I'm.
Oh, you might have sent it to me.
Please do not
Yes.
send it to me. I beg
Yes,
of you.
that's
Do
where-
not.
I think
that's where I saw it get revived. Yes,
I think I sent it to you because I
So-
said this is really
I was
bizarre.
like, where did I see this?
I actually may have the Bible slide right here. I
No.
may or may not.
No.
Do you think there are curses in it?
No.
It's the Bible slide.
That's it. That's the video they get.
My
yeah, that's
ears.
the one I sent to him.
My
Hold
ears
on.
are burning.
Same one they showed us back in 2012. Man.
Hey y'all, this right here is the Bible Slide, featuring the Freedom Band. And this time, we're about to get holy, holy, holy.
Addison wasn't kidding.
The guy looks like Steve from Blue's Clues.
Holy.
It was like Steve from Blue's Clues and John Green had a
Everybody
baby.
clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands.
Can someone just
They
play?
don't want to be here. They don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Hey, that.
Why am
All
I
right, we're
here?
about to have some spiritual
They're all out
milk.
of sync.
To the left.
I heard spiritual milk. I'm out. I'm out. Spiritual
someone-
milk. I'm out.
Okay, can we start playing Back to the Future, the musical now? I'm done.
Well, I mean, I have to get to
I
what we're
wasn't
talking
finished.
about.
I wanted to hear more.
I'd rather hear we're going back to the future.
Oh, I can only imagine. You know, like how they have the background singing, like the women, like oh.
Yeah.
Imagine like you're like Marty. Marty. I could see it being so over the top.
Angelic choir.
Yeah. That whatever they're called.
Yeah, whatever.
That
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, I told you, my answer was the SpongeBob musical. I'll quickly go on that and just say, never should have been a thing. I hate seeing those characters sing and dance in the way they did. I hate that so much.
Wait, you
When did-
actually saw that?
Yeah, wait, when did you see that?
I saw it when it was on TV, like Jamie said, when it was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was a big thing.
I did. It was on Nickelodeon. I saw it there, and I was like, "This is crap."
It was. It
This is
really
actual
was.
crap.
I think
But,
they
like,
played it twice.
They did. I don't know why they play it once.
How much free time do you have that you sat through that?
I recorded it on my DVR. I watched it on my own free
okay,
time.
all right.
I think I watched it when it was like quote unquote live at the time because I think it was around New Year's.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was during the pandemic too.
Yeah.
They had nothing to put on television.
Yeah,
anymore.
so we watched that. Yep.
You watched that, and I watched Hamilton. I think I got the better end of the deal.
You certainly did. That was on
would say
Disney
so.
Plus. That was great.
That was fantastic.
Now, the reason I'm bringing this up, because I've recently saw a musical, right? I've recently saw this, the whole thing is, now, Christine, I'm sure you're familiar with the fact that they take certain bands or rock stars and make their musicals, right?
Yeah.
Like Green Day has American Idiot.
Oh, yeah, that's
Moving
right.
Out was a Billy Joel musical. What?
Mike Hem?
No.
They should do that.
You're
though.
all familiar with Queen, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a Queen musical. Did you know
why?
I
Did you know this?
I did not, but I'm not surprised considering there's a Michael Jackson musical.
this? It is called We Will Rock You. That's a fine title for me.
Okay.
Now, let me explain to you how terrible this musical is. Now, you're all familiar with Queen songs, I assume.
Yes.
Most people are. I'll tell you the two leads in the musical, and it just tells you how bad it is. The main male lead, his name is Galileo Figaro. I'm not joking.
Galileo.
What's this
precisely.
musical about? It's not about.
Oh, I'm getting to it, Zach. The female love interest, his name is Scaramouche. And if you're wondering, he does ask her to do the fandango at one point in the movie. I mean, on the play, excuse me.
I'm cringing.
I'm not even joking. He's like, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? And they start dancing like a Spanish dance. I go, what the hell's going on?
Wow.
Now, this takes place 3,000 years in the future. This is not a joke.
This is disgusting.
This is a real thing. This is a sci-fi play. 3,000 years in the future. Now, they have to stop the evil mind control forces of the Radio Gaga. I'm not even joking.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done.
No.
The main bad guy's the Killer Queen, right? She's legit the leader of the Radio Gaga. She's the Killer Queen.
Okay.
This is all a real thing.
Oh my god.
I
The
feel
worst
like,
part to me, the biggest crime here is Bohemian Rhapsody is not in the musical.
What?
They do it as an encore as a whole cast after they're done.
Well,
Wow.
I'm not even kidding. It's how it's supposed to go.
Someone thought that was a great idea too.
People had to sit in a room, write this, and they probably had to send it to Brian May and Roger Taylor, with the living members of Queen, and be like, yeah, let's do that.
making
This is
money.
terrible.
Let's put that out there. Let's do
They
that.
don't care.
you realize that there probably will never be a Beatles musical because Paul McCartney will never want that stuff to be out there, and I don't blame him.
After We Will Rock You, do you blame him?
I know, not at all. Freddie Mercury is rolling
What
around
would
in
the
his
Beatles
grave.
what would the Beatles
man-
musical look like?
Freddie Mercury is rolling around in his grave, being like, "Why did you disgrace me like this?"
Yeah. He's
seriously.
just calling for Mama in the grave. Mama! It's laying there.
Bigger crime here. The bigger crime here is that you're actually going to have people who actually are going to enjoy this.
Didn't mean
Garbage.
to
He's
make
right.
you
No.
cry.
There were people clapping in the theater, and I was like, why? Did you know who Queen is? Why are you clapping right now?
There's an audience for every piece of garbage out there.
He's right.
Yeah,
Every piece
you're-
of garbage has someone that likes it.
You're not wrong.
I'm not
So, Addison, we'll find you somebody.
I'm not a musical guy, but the one I really fell for was Jersey Boys.
Okay,
That's
I
the
can
one
get with that. Yeah, the Frankie
I-
Valley and the Four Seasons.
I give
yeah.
that. I loved it. I'd see it again.
I'm going to say I loved it, but it was good.
My goodness.
Oh, my God.
I love
well,
At least
musicals.
it's real songs.
It is. No, it is good music. Yeah.
I'm making up a song to
Yeah.
walk from one end of the stage to the other.
I mean, all this musical talk and Sean's call got me thinking, right?
I feel like if they're gonna make a musical, it shouldn't. No, if you're thinking
they're gonna
Star
sing along with
Wars,
The
no.
thing is, stop. Don't even. Just don't. All right. Sean's call got me thinking, right, guys?
Oh God.
I hate Addison for laughing at me right now.
Jamie, we need to go back to break.